Hi there, and thank you for requesting some more information about our fantastic company, Forever Living Products. My name's Kate McCrae, and I've been involved with the company for just 11 months now. You might have been sent this video by me, which is great, or you might have been sent it by someone who I'm working really closely with to build an amazing business of their own. So over the past 11 months, I've achieved certain things and earned certain amounts of money. So I'm going to take you through some slides today and use my personal experience so you can see what is in this for you. So many people look at Forever Living for lots of different reasons, and your reasons might be different to mine. I myself was working 80 hours a week for a well-known holiday company called Thompson's. So basically I was in lots of debt also from university. So I needed something really flexible that was going to work around that, but also that was going to give me that extra income to help me get out of my overdraft and to clear my credit card, because I seemed to be in that situation month in, month out. So my lifestyle at first, I wasn't looking for lots of money initially. I just wanted to clear that debt that was hanging over my head. I was involved in a massive company, so I was just seen as a number and I was never ever recognised unless I'd done something wrong. I was earning the company thousands of pounds each month, but actually was only seeing hundreds of pounds in return for that. I missed out on family memories because of my job, and my job wasn't secure season to season, so I had to make sure that I was saving as much money as I could whilst working. So what's happened since then for me? My dreams have got bigger and I've started to earn a lot more money than I used to. So what that's enabled me to do is to leave my full-time job, which is absolutely incredible, having the freedom to work from home, to be flexible in my day-to-day activities, meaning that I can go to the gym whenever I want to, I can visit family whenever I want to and not miss out on those special memories. But also I'm completely debt-free now, which is just a massive weight off my shoulders, and that gives me complete peace of mind knowing that. So I'm just going to take you through these slides now, but before I do that, you might be looking at this because you're looking for a better lifestyle. That can be absolutely anything from a bigger house, just to have less of a mortgage, or to have a bit more money at the end of the month, like me. It may be that you're looking to travel around the world but can't get the time off work, or you don't have the funds to do that. It might be that you're looking for a more secure pension, because obviously your job may not give you the security once you've stopped that. It could be that you're looking for a lot more time, like I was, because working 80 hours a week, I didn't have time to exercise, I didn't have time to cook healthy food, I was simply working from morning until night without rest time for myself. It could be that you're looking for recognition like me, that you don't want to be seen as a number, you want to be recognised for your achievements every step of the way, and that is something that I have been recognised for throughout my journey with Forever in the 11 months. It could be that you're looking for career satisfaction. So for me, I would have had to work in the company that I was involved in for years before I would have got a promotion. Whereas working in the business for just 11 months, I've had 4 promotions in that time. So it's been absolutely fantastic. It could be that you're looking to improve your health. We're involved in the health and wellbeing industry, so you can improve the health of not just yourself, but the health of everybody around you. Also, if you do feel like you're lacking confidence, or you would just like to build your communication skills or any more skills you can think of, then this business really will do that, because you get taken on the most amazing personal development journey. So whatever your hopes and dreams and ambitions are, what is it that you're prepared to work for? So the Forever Living story, I'll just tell you briefly. We've been involved for 37 years now. We were started by the guy that you can see on the screen. Now his name's Rex Morn. Rex was a really successful businessman, but he just didn't have fulfillment, a bit like me. So what he decided to do was to come up with an amazing business and a fantastic marketing plan in the comfort of his own garage. Through him doing that and spreading the word of the business through his friends, family and people that he cared about and loved, we now successfully trade in 158 countries around the world, meaning that you can have a business in one of those or more of those 158 countries. What makes us really unique and really secure is that we are completely cash rich and totally debt free, meaning that if things like recession happen, we don't owe a single penny to anybody else. We're a standalone family run business. What makes us more secure is that we have 1.5 billion worth of assets underpinning us. Now, we own lots of assets such as marinas, safari parks, nature reserves, hotels, and we even own part of the Grand Canyon, meaning that there's lots of business assets coming in to keep us nice and secure. Each year we turn over globally around 2.6 billion. I'd never heard of the company before joining, so for me that was a remarkable amount of money considering that I'd never heard of us before. We're always constantly expanding and we have some amazing things backing us up. So we're part of the Direct Selling Association, but we're also part of Investors in People. If you've never come across the Investors Stamp of Approval before, it's basically a government-backed scheme who look into your business to check that the training that you're providing your employees with is of a 5-star standard. Now, there's not many companies in the UK who currently have this, but we have the Gold Award, which is the top, and I can totally understand why, because I've actually learned more doing this business in 11 months than I did in my whole university degree. Some more relevant to the UK, we've been here since 1993. That's our fantastic head office, which Rex has bought for cash, that you can see on the screen. That's called Longbridge Manor. It's in Warwickshire, and it's an open door policy. So if you would like to pop in, use the training rooms and whatnot, then you absolutely can. Nothing's hidden behind closed doors with us. In the UK currently, we turn over around 75 million per annum, and we're absolutely growing year upon year. Not many companies will show you their growth, but we will because we're very proud of this. In the 37 years that we've been a business, we have only gone in one direction, and that is up. Even in the late 80s and 90s, we had recession periods, and Forever Living quadrupled in size throughout that. Just again, the recession period that we've just had, we've also doubled. Now, the reason for this is because we basically are part of the health and wellbeing industry, which you probably know is absolutely booming right now. There's also some amazing reasons why we've enjoyed that growth, and that's due to our amazing product range. Because without a product, a business wouldn't have a reason to be afloat. So basically, the marketplace which we're involved in with these products is health and wellbeing, as I mentioned. But we have so many sectors with such a large amount of money that there's so much room for growth with our company. Not only that, we've got a proven and exceptional business model. When I first joined, I knew nothing about how to run my own business, so don't panic if you don't either, because you just follow the business model and that leads you to your success. So what are we all about? What do we do? Well, we're based around the amazing plant called aloe vera. Now, aloe vera has been used throughout history, through thousands of years, and its nickname is the medicine plant. We have massive benefits to our health, but also to animals' health by using this plant. And it's been used through the likes of Gandhi and Cleopatra for various different health reasons. So you can see a couple of the reasons on the screen there, but our Forever Living products, they have amazing stamps of approval that come with them. Now, the first one that you can see there is a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee. When I first came across the business, I was really sceptical. I'd never heard of the company and I'd never used the products either. So I needed to know that these were going to work, but I needed to know that I could put trust in them to then recommend them to my friends and family. Obviously, you've seen that we turn over $2.6 billion annually. So if the products didn't work, I asked myself, why wouldn't everybody send them back and get a refund? I can honestly, hand on heart, say that I would use these over any high street products that I've used in the past. The second stamp of approval is the Aloe Science Council, who are an accreditation who test our aloe vera to make sure it's of a superior quality like we say it is. Because we're global around the world, we also have the halal, kosher and Islamic stamps of approval because we have to look after all races, religions and backgrounds. Last but not least, what we do have, which I'm very passionate about, is animal cruelty free. So we don't test a single product or an ingredient on an animal, and we'll never buy information from outsource. We'll do all of the research ourselves in-house, knowing that we haven't tested a single product on an animal. So why Forever's aloe vera? What makes it different to products that you might see out there on the high street? Well, Forever Living are the biggest growers and cultivators globally of aloe vera plants. We run an herbicide, pesticide, insecticide and fertiliser free operation. We basically don't use the green part of the aloe plant that you can see on the screen there, as that is actually detrimental to humans and animals' health. The only part that we use is the inner leaf gel, as that is where all the nutritional factors are, because that part of the plant is full of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and lots of amazing things that help our body function correctly. So the way that we do this to ensure that none of the green part of the plant goes into any of our products is we do all of our processes by hand. So we harvest the plants by hand, and then we basically stabilise the plant once it's been harvested. This basically means we keep it alive, and we do that by cold pressing it and adding natural fructose and sugars. Now don't worry if you don't know anything about aloe vera, because the guys on the bottom of the screen absolutely do, and they're all massively knowledged up in the field that they work in. So we've got GPs, nutritionists, we've also got veterinary surgeons and cosmetic and sports advisors. So we have the backing of these guys to help us with any queries that we may come across. The important thing to note is that the aloe vera is alive within inside of our products, and we don't just put a percentage in, we put 100% into everything that we do. So the superior product range that we've got is very vast. We do over 300 products in total. We're part of massive marketplaces right now. So the marketplaces we're involved with are on the screen, as you can see. So those yellow bottles that you can see on the screen there, they are our flagship product, and they account for half of our 2.6 billion per year. Now I can totally understand why this is, because that drink has given me massive health benefits, not just for me though, for my friends and my family also. So it depends on what you're really interested in. This business gives you lots of avenues to go down. So if you're like me and you're really interested in cosmetic and beauty, that's a sector that you can work with. But if there's lots of different sectors that you're involved in, or you really have interest in, that's absolutely fine too. It's completely your business to run how you want to. So the way that we work, we grow all of our own plants, create all of our own products, and then distribute them straight to the consumer. We also don't advertise or have any shops, and that's because this costs businesses thousands, if not millions of pounds per year. So all of the money that would be invested usually in those areas, that comes directly back to us as business owners because we're doing a job. So the way that this works, when you join the business, you get given your own website portal, and all you do is basically send your friends, family and other consumers to that website, which they then purchase from, and the product comes directly from a warehouse and gets delivered by FedEx straight to their home. So it's nice and simple and nice and time effective. That's why with this business you can absolutely fit it in really small pockets of time like I did. So when I was a holiday rep, I used to fit it in as I was travelling to and from the airport, dropping off and picking up guests. So basically the way that we work, it's called team marketing or network marketing. And it's a really simple process. It really works and anyone can do it. So all that we do with our guidance, support and help, we will help you to think of people who would really benefit from these products. Because we even do things like personal care, as I've just shown you, then you know that everybody around the world in every household is going to use our products. So we help you with our coaching and training to find a small customer base of just around 15 to 20 plus people. So those people can be absolutely anyone. People like your friends, your family, people on your social media, people who you go to the gym with, your people who you meet at the school gates if you've got children, and the list goes on, so everybody. What we then do once you've got your retail base, we then help you to find 5 key people who you would love to share this business with. And we again, through training, coaching and development, help you to talk to these people and to explain the business really simply. Once you've got your 5 key people, we help those 5 to basically do exactly the same to find their customers and their key team members. And the way that this works is this is how we get paid. So by retailing the products, by sharing them with people that you love and actually care about, you want to share these health benefits with those people. So by doing that, you're going to get paid working part-time, flexibly, around any current commitments that you might have, an income of around £150 to £300 plus per month. Now that is really variable. I know a lot of people who are earning a lot more than that by just retailing. So once you've built your customer base, if you're looking for a little bit of more of an income, what we will help you to do is to build a small team who will basically be putting their hours in as well as yours, so your time is duplicated. So unlike a normal 9 till 5 job, or in my case an 80-hour-a-week job where I was paid a set salary or a set amount of money per hour, this is completely uncapped, and you can earn what you feel you're worth instead of a boss telling you that you've got a certain amount of money above your head. So by building a small team part-time, still working the hours that you want really flexibly, your income can go up to around £500 to £2,000 per month. Now, when my income got to this stage, this was when I was able to leave work, because the most I'd ever earned was £600 per month. So I was really gobsmacked when £2,000 plus came into my bank account for me to use on whatever I wanted. It was absolutely amazing. But it doesn't stop there. The company gets even better. So if you're looking for more than £2,000 per month part-time, the company can offer you even more. Now, this happened to me within 6 months of my business. So this is what we call a manager business. So basically, this is where you, again, may have found your 5 people, but with our coaching, help and support, we will help you to help those 5 find 5 people. And it's a really simple duplicatable system where those 5 find 5 and they find 5 and so on. So obviously we get paid a percentage of the volume that we turn over. We don't earn money off each other, we actually earn money directly from the profit margins of the business, and that's why we can earn incomes part-time of anything from £2,000 to £20,000 per month, which I know can sound absolutely bonkers. It definitely did to me, but now this income earns me around £7,000 per month, and it keeps on growing month in, month out. Some months I've actually had pay rises of £1,000 plus, but what makes this income really secure and really stable for you is that we offer a unique thing called a royalty style income. Now, the easiest way to explain this is if you think of, for example, the Beatles. Now, the Beatles still get paid their royalties whenever a song is bought or whenever a song is performed by them. And that's exactly the same with us, because we've turned over such a large amount of money for the company. We are going to get paid a percentage of those businesses for life. Now, the best thing about this is I'm only 26. I don't have children yet, but even if I didn't do this business, I would still get paid a royalty income for life, and that income would also be willable to my children in the future and also their children. If you don't have children, you can leave the money to charity or do whatever you want to do with it, but it really is very unique. A lot of people in this business can actually earn more money once they've retired, unlike the current situation people are facing, where they can retire and are expected to live on around £40 a week. So because we're privately owned, we don't own shops, we don't advertise, the company have really minimal overheads. So we can do what we want with the profit margins of the business, and Rex basically rewards us massively for what we do. So we have a first incentive that comes with the business called Chairman's Bonus, and this is where Rex puts 3% of the global turnover into a pot and shares it out between the people who've helped the most people to achieve their dreams and ambitions, which I absolutely love. And that's exactly what I do each and every day. Now that I've achieved what I want to, it's all about helping others reach what they want to. So last year, the cheques ranged from £2,200 all the way up to over £500,000. And I do know that the biggest cheque owners last year used the money to open some amazing facilities in Africa, such as hospitals and schools. So the second incentive that we've got, which is something that I've qualified for really recently, is called Earned Incentive, but we call it usually Car Plan in the UK, because this is a cash bonus that's paid into your bank account every single month for 3 years in a row. Now, you can do this once you've reached the manager qualification, and basically the money can range from anything from 260 something pounds all the way up to 525. So you don't have to use this on a car if you don't want to. You can use it on university fees, to pay off debts, you can use it for rent, for your mortgage, to buy a boat, whatever you really want to do with this, it's entirely up to you. So for me, I was able to purchase a brand new Audi, which the company have now paid for very happily for the next 3 years. So it's brilliant to say at the age of 26 that my car's paid for outright, really. So the last incentive, which is my absolute favourite to be honest, is global travel. I'm sure you all love going on holidays, but I'm sure you don't love paying for it. So Forever Living basically pay for you and someone else that you love to go on holiday twice a year. You also get spending money while you're there, and it's always 5-star destinations. So I'm really lucky. I've already qualified for one of these holidays and I'm very close to qualifying for my second. So next year I'll be jetting off to Greece to a lovely golf resort. I'll be able to take my mum, so she's very happy about that, and we'll get spending money while we're there. The second destination I'm very close to qualifying for is Johannesburg in South Africa, where I'm very lucky enough to be able to pick up one of those amazing chairman's bonus checks and that was in my first year of business. So you don't need to be a massive high flyer to be getting these incentives. They are really achievable for absolutely anyone. So that's a question that ran through my mind, which I'm sure it is running through yours too. It does sound too good to be true, and I do still have to pinch myself daily to think that I've got the flexibility, that I'm out of debt, that I've got the income that I've always dreamed of. I've got a complete peace of mind, not just for me, but for my family now and my family in the future, which is something that money can't buy if you ask me. So in reality, if you're thinking that this sounds too good to be true, I'm going to be really honest with you right now, and I'm going to tell you that this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It does require a lot of time and effort, but what doesn't? If you're ready to learn and develop new skills, we will absolutely help you to do that with our Investors in People training. You will also have a personal mentor who's going to coach, guide you, and mentor you all the way through your journey, and you will have support like none other. You'll also be part of an amazing dynamic team who all build each other up, who really want to see each other doing well, and that will therefore change your life, but only for the good. Now, you're probably in one of 3 places right now from listening to what I've told you today. You might be thinking it sounds really good and you can see the potential, but it's just not for you. And if that's you, that's not a problem at all. We just wanted to share some information with you today, and thank you so much for listening. But you may know someone who this may suit now that you know lots more about the business, and I really would stress for you to look at the products because I know that they will really help you with your health. The second place that you may be looking is you may think you can see the potential, but you've still got lots of questions, and that's not a problem. Please get back in contact with either myself or the person who's introduced you to this link today, and we will send you some more detailed information which will answer your questions. Or the last place that you may be thinking it sounds absolutely amazing, you can totally see the potential, you really want it all, and you'd love to get involved. So please do contact myself or the person who's invited you to this link again, and we will absolutely tell you the next steps to getting involved and to really start changing your life with this business. Thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.